Some kids just show up. No handover, no pickup. They're there one day and then they're not. Stuart was like that, except I saw him. The first time I saw him, he was on the other side of Bridge Street. Skinny legs, oversized jumper with a zip half up, swinging his arms too wide as he walked. No bag, no adult, no urgency. Just drifting along the footpath like a half-inflated balloon. He didn't see me. It was warm enough that day to walk slow, and I did. I wasn't in a rush, proud of the independence, finally allowed to walk home by myself. I remember being weirdly aware of how empty the other side of the street looked, except for him. Like someone had turned down the volume over there. He was back 2 days later. Same spot, same time. Same weird little rhythm to his walk. Like he was skipping every fourth step without realizing. This time, he looked at me. Not long, not hard, just clocked me. No nod, no smile, just noticed. The next day, when we locked eyes, he threw a rock, a big one, golf ball sized, sailed over the bonnet of a parked car and landed near my foot. I turned, stunned. He was grinning, already lining up another. Pulled it from the landscaping strip in front of the pub and launched it like a baseball pitcher. It thudded off the electricity pole. I ran across the road. He didn't run away. I quickly grabbed his wrist, not hard, just enough to stop him. He flinched when I raised my voice. Someone could have died. A car could have swerved. You could have... He blinked. Then, without any prompting, without provocation, almost instinctive, I didn't do nothing. And that was it. That was the full sentence. Almost like he said it on autopilot. I just stared at him. Then I let go. I looked him up and down. He wasn't a threat. Not really. Even throwing rocks, it didn't feel malicious. It felt empty. Like there was no reason not to do that. I stared at him. He stared back. Then I walked him home. Not because I had to, not because he asked, but because what kind of 6-year-old throws rocks into traffic and doesn't even understand why it's wrong? We cut through the park alongside the tram tracks and along the bike path near the long chain link fence. Then he told me his name was Stuart. He walked like it was normal, like I'd always been there. His place was across the road from the hotel on the corner. One of the low-set flats with the dated brick veneers and the chipped paint. Gardens full of weeds, bin permanently halfway to the curb. He entered the lobby and walked up the stairs to the first floor like he owned the place. He didn't look back. He didn't say bye. After that, it became a thing. Not planned, not spoken, just something I did. I'd walk with him after school, not every day, but often. I waited for him at the school gate. I was in the senior block, so I would get there before he did. He'd appear, I'd nod. We'd walk. We talked sometimes. about a girl named Kylie who used to live in his house but wasn't there anymore. About a dog he had that originally belonged to Craig, but now Craig had left, so it was his. About a brother he might have had, or maybe lived with someone called Scott. I didn't interrupt. It didn't really feel like a conversation I was even a part of. He never asked me anything, never asked my name, never once asked why I walked with him. One day, he offered me half a fun-sized Milky Way. The wrapper had something dried and sticky on it. I said no. He ate it without blinking. I never saw him once at school, only on the way home. Never in uniform, never with a bag, just always appearing at the gate. Then, term break came, and then he was gone. First day back, I looked across Bridge Street, nothing. Second day, nothing. Third day, I waited by the strip where he threw the rocks. Nothing. The next day, I went over to the junior block at lunchtime. I asked one of the kids who was the younger sister of a classmate. "Hey, that little kid, kinda skinny, big jumper, Stuart." She frowned. "Not in your class?" "No." She shrugged. "Dunno." That's how it went with these boys. No one ever said goodbye. No forms sent home. No assembly. Just vanished. Like they were never there. I saw a few others come through after him. Half wild, bagless, new scars every week. Same look. Same walk. I never walked them home. Only Stuart. I think about him sometimes. Not in a sad way though. Just as a first. The first kid I walked home because I felt something. The first one who flinched at my voice. The first one who said it like it was a password. He wasn't the first to go, and he wasn't the last. They come through fast, these boys. They appear, stick around for a bit, then they drop like flies. And no one counts the bodies. No one remembers them. No one. Not even the flies. I'd love to hear what you think. Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. If you found this story entertaining, hit that like button and don't forget to explore more content on my channel. See you in the next one.